4.5 billion years, a 73 quintillion-ton anchor has been chained to our planet by invisible gravity. Our quiet, glowing protector in the dark. Then, in a fraction of a second, it's just gone. No explosion. No alien laser beam. Just vanished. Welcome to your first day on Earth without a moon. And trust me, the pitch-black night sky is the absolute least of your problems. Think of the moon's gravity like an invisible magnet, constantly pulling a massive mountain of ocean water toward it. The second the moon vanishes, that magnet turns off and all that water just drops. It's exactly like dropping a giant boulder into a bathtub. Huge waves race outward, crashing into coastlines all over the world at the exact same time. So, say goodbye to your beach vacation. But while the oceans are going totally crazy, an even bigger surprise is waking up right beneath your feet. The moon doesn't just pull on the oceans. Its gravity is so strong it actually stretches the solid ground we walk on. Without that constant upward pull, Earth's crust suddenly relaxes and snaps back into place. It's like the planet is letting out a breath it's been holding for billions of years. As all that deep rock shifts and settles, it triggers a massive global chain reaction. We are talking about huge earthquakes and volcanic eruptions happening everywhere, all at once. The entire planet would literally shudder, but even if you somehow manage to survive the giant waves and the shaking ground, things are about to get really weird. With time itself, for billions of years, the moon has been acting like a giant brake pad on Earth's rotation. Without it, our whole concept of time and the seasons goes totally off the rails. It keeps us tilted at just the right angle, which is exactly why we have nice, predictable seasons like summer and winter. But without the moon to hold us in place, Earth would start wobbling around like a toy top that's about to tip over. Imagine if the Earth tilted so much that the North Pole pointed straight at the sun. Antarctica would become boiling hot, and sandy deserts could freeze solid. Our weather would go completely bonkers. But down here on the ground, an even scarier problem is waiting for you as soon as the sun goes down. Welcome to the darkest night of your life. Without the moon acting like a giant space mirror reflecting the sun, the sky goes totally pitch black. We're talking can't see your own hand dark. While we can just flip on a flashlight, the animal kingdom is in massive trouble. Animals like owls, moths, and baby sea turtles completely rely on the moon's soft glow to hunt, hide, and find their way home. Without our trusty nightlight, the wild goes into total chaos. And the craziest part? We haven't even talked about what is about to happen to your alarm clock. Without the moon constantly dragging against our oceans, Earth's giant braking system is completely gone. If the moon wasn't there to slow us down, our planet would spin so fast that a single day would only last about 6 hours. You'd barely have time to eat lunch before the sun set again. And spinning that fast would whip up non-stop 100-mile-per-hour hurricane winds across the entire globe, flattening almost everything left standing. But honestly, that insane weather is nothing compared to the giant cosmic bullseye now painted on our planet. Because we didn't just lose a nightlight. We just lost our ultimate space bodyguard. Have you ever noticed how beat up the moon looks? All those giant craters are actually epic battle scars. For billions of years, the moon's gravity has been a massive catcher's mitt, pulling in dangerous space rocks before they could ever reach us. Without our loyal shield, Earth is completely exposed to the shooting gallery of the solar system. We'd suddenly face a terrifying increase in fiery meteors raining down from above. And with the oceans raging and the ground shaking, dodging these cosmic missiles would be next to impossible. But the danger isn't just coming from deep space. Human technology is about to take a massive, trillion-dollar nosedive. Remember how Earth is suddenly spinning way faster and wobbling all over the place? Well, that instantly ruins the orbits of thousands of satellites zooming above our heads. Things like GPS, cell service, and the internet rely on those satellites being perfectly synced with our normal 24-hour day. With our days slashed to just 6 hours, that connection is totally shattered. Your phone goes dead, airplanes lose their navigation, and the global grid completely blacks out. In the blink of an eye, we are thrown straight back into the Stone Age. But the absolute craziest part of this whole nightmare is that your own body would completely turn against you. Every single plant, animal, and human on Earth has an internal biological clock perfectly tuned to our normal 24-hour day. With the sun now rising and setting every 3 hours, nature would totally short-circuit. You wouldn't know when to sleep, plants wouldn't know when to grow, and global farming would fail almost instantly. We'd be looking at worldwide starvation in a matter of weeks, as the entire food chain completely collapses. But believe it or not, amidst all this apocalyptic doom, there is one mysterious place on Earth that wouldn't care at all. I am talking about the very bottom of the deepest oceans. Down in the pitch-black abyss, bizarre creatures like glowing anglerfish and giant tube worms have never even seen the sun, let alone the moon. They don't care about crazy weather or super fast days because they survive entirely on volcanic heat bubbling up from the Earth's core. While the surface world gets battered by mega tsunamis, freezing winters, and meteor strikes, these deep-sea monsters would just keep swimming along like absolutely nothing happened. So, if the surface of the Earth is totally doomed, does humanity have any chance of surviving this nightmare? Comment your thoughts.